Married at First Sight One says, I'm being threatened and blackmailed by Karla's family under NDA. Hey, cousins, good morning. Married at First Sight, season 18. The reunion was this week, and Juan is giving us some behind the scenes tea of what's going on with him and Karla. So I'm going to let him talk. Then we're going to come back and talk through this video. Please be sure to subscribe and thumbs up if you're new here. My name is Janice. Welcome. Thank you for stopping by. Hopefully you'll hear something that you like and you'll subscribe. Shout out and welcome to all of my forever cousins that's been with me for a while. Thank you so much for your love and your support. So let's hear what Juan has to say, honey.
At first sight, because I thought, it would be an interesting way to meet the love of your life. But I was also very realistic.
Okay, let's just start this over from the beginning. Okay, here we go.
Hey guys, if you looked at my last story, I really truly hate that it has come to this.
Wow.
It's sad. It's sad because my experience so far on Married at First Sight has been great.
Mm-hmm.
I went on Married at First Sight because I thought, it would be an interesting way to meet the love of your life. But I was also very realistic about my expectations because, the survival rate of couples on the show is like 20%. So there was an 80% chance that, we wouldn't make it, or I would be matched with someone that I wasn't really into.
Wow.
And I was okay with that. I up front, I told myself, Juan, you're going to have the best time regardless of who you're matched with, which I did. And I'm not going to lie, Karla and I had a great time, but we all watched the show. And, there's been a few places online where people have said that I've robbed Karla of the opportunity to find love on this show. And Karla didn't rob me of anything, and I didn't rob Karla of anything either.
Mm-hmm.
Look, when you go on Married at First Sight, you don't have no contractual obligation to love, cherish, respect, or anything. I mean, you've seen it season after season where a person is not into the other person and they're literally mean to them. And I never was that. I wasn't into Karla for very obvious reasons.
Right.
Number one, I think she's a pretty girl, but everyone has their type and she's just not my type.
Right.
She is just not my type. Physically, she's just not my type.
Number
two, she let her lease run out and moved into a storage unit. I get it. You wanted to save money while you're filming the show, but, I wasn't very fond of that. I mean, that's just not showing me responsibility, and it's not showing me stability,
Right.
Which I was fine with. I helped her move into the storage unit. I didn't make a big deal about that, whatever. She lost her job, and she actually got fired from that job because she didn't see eye to eye with her boss. That's fine, but listen, this was all televised.
Right.
Even though maybe I didn't make a huge deal out of it, you guys saw I wasn't necessarily happy. She had no plan. I asked her about her plan, and she had no plan. She had a job that she booked in New York, which she didn't even have a rate for. Okay, whatever. We went on. I respected her lifestyle. Look, I respect it. I don't disrespect her lifestyle, but it doesn't align with me. I'm not into the tarot. I'm not into the burning of the sage every day, Palo Santo. If my mom is Catholic and my brother reads tarot, it doesn't define me. We just didn't align. Like, I'm not into the crystals. It's too much. It was just too much for me, and it's not like I didn't talk about it. I did talk about it on the show. I'm not into that.
Right.
Karla on the show, like, you could just tell, like, she doesn't really know how to cook. I mean, in one of the episodes, she didn't know how to turn on a gas oven. She didn't really help me clean the apartment much. For me personally, those are things that are things that are like, core values.
Right.
That they weren't in line with my lifestyle. And at the end of the day, I saw no future with Karla.
Woo!
That's it. I don't think there's anything wrong with Karla. Karla, there's a person out there for Karla, and there's a person out there for me. The worst part about this is that there's a lot of things that happen behind the scenes in confidentiality, and there's things that Karla did on the show which I won't talk about because I don't want to hurt her personal integrity and reputation. There's 3 things that Karla did that I should have just stepped away, but I didn't. I kept going out of respect, and I'm never going to publicly talk about those. Now, her family, obviously, everyone has things that are confidential to their life. And these are confidential things that we signed NDAs and said that we weren't going to share.
That's good.
And they're literally blackmailing me because I'm talking my truth when being asked, why didn't you like Karla? Look, I'm not saying anything that wasn't televised. These were all things that were televised, and these were all concerns, and we talked about them. It's not like I didn't call him out on the show. I did. So now they want me to change my narrative, and they're blackmailing me. They're blackmailing me and telling me that if I don't talk nice about Karla, is basically what they're saying. Like, then I mean, it's crazy. So, I hate that this is happening. Like, I really thought highly of Karla and her family until now, because this is just crazy. Creating a bot account to go after me and talk crap about my girlfriend. Who knows what they're going to post on that account?
Wow.
And I just hate for this to go into legal, because I don't want it to go that way. I should be able to speak my truth without having people blackmail me and tell me, things that have that are in confidentiality. It's just sad, guys, and I'm coming up on here to make this statement because this is crazy. Like, this is truly crazy. I didn't think that I was going to have to deal with this. I should be able to speak my truth about my experience on Married at First Sight and why it didn't work out with Karla. And these were all things that maybe I didn't call him out like other people on the show did, for their partners, the things that didn't dislike them, but I did. And I just didn't make this huge deal out of him like everybody else did. I just respected her, and I said, look, I don't agree with this, but let's have fun. Let's keep going and seeing, where we gel. And we never gelled. Period. That's it, guys. I have nothing against her and her family, but this is just too much. Like, if you guys know her, reach out to her and say, look, you need to relax. Like, he had his experience on the show, and it's a valid experience, and I should be able to talk about everything that was televised. I'm not talking about anything that happened in confidentiality or private, and making accounts to like bully me. This is just crazy. I never thought that this was going to come to this, but anyways, it is what it is. And if it goes further, I have a lawyer. He's already engaged, and
good for you.
And we will go after whoever we need to go after if they're jeopardizing my integrity and reputation, because this is wild. This is wild. Hey guys.
Okay, so you know what? I have a newfound respect for Juan. I didn't dislike him on the show. Obviously, Juan did what people are supposed to do on Married at First Sight, right? Dating is about data. It's about data. This book is coming very soon. I know data is about data. Juan was collecting data on Karla, and Karla was just being this spoiled brat who didn't have anything to add to the marriage. Someone messaged me, asked me if Karla is a Dusty. I don't know if I would say she's a Dusty. I don't think Dusty describe women. Okay, so I'll do another video on that. Juan was collecting data, which is what you're supposed to do when you meet someone, when you're dating someone. Now, I know people like to say, but they were not dating, they are married. Yes, but if you listen to the jingle, I have to do this every year with the people. They will be married for 8 weeks, and at the end of 8 weeks, you will decide if you want to stay married or get a divorce. So yes, they are married, But Juan obviously was gathering data on Karla, of which Karla wasn't gathering data. Neither was They just wanted a man. Karla was homeless, wanted somewhere to live. Now, one of the first things Juan said was, she's just not my type. Listen, I am men, 99.99999% of men have to marry their type. They just have to. It's just the way it is. They have to marry their type. And there's nothing wrong with that, because a lot of us women, we have to marry our type. Now, when for Karla, I saw Karl, I said, this girl looked drunk. This girl looks drunk. Come to find out, girl, I'll probably do a video. She says she smoked ganja every day. Every day, Karla smoked ganja. No wonder she always looked high, because she was smoking ganja. She was smoking that real stuff every day. Okay. So here's another a screenshot from Juan. Let's read it together. Juan on IG says Karla is bullying and harassing him, making accounts by sending her family after him. Here you go, Liz. Somebody says, here you go, ladies. And I want to make sure you could see it. Here you go, ladies and gents. This is Karla for you. Someone that's so immature and they have to create a bot account to bully me. Anyone that watched Married at First Sight knows why I wasn't attracted to Karla. On top of that, her family's trying to blackmail me because I'm being honest about my experience on Married at First Sight. Based on what was televised, the girl is not complying with divorce requests. Although we're protected by a contract, Karla has no issue calling out other flaws, telling them they're grimy, but when called out about her decision on TV, she gets offended and has now created a bot account to bully. So that's what, okay? So obviously Karla, because she's high all the time, she's living above the earth, she thinks she is so perfect. And ladies, I need you to understand that most men want more than what's between your legs. So let's say he was not attracted to her. It was obvious, especially when she marched down to the altar and said, "Are you in love?" And he looked at her like, what? Okay, she looked high all the time. I just think, not talking about her body, but she's flat. Like Karla looks like a white girl, most white girl. Okay, Juan is a Spanish man. They like a little something, 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 something to hold on to. But let's think about the things he said, right? She let her lease run out and move her stuff in storage units so she could be on the show, and she's going to be on the show. Didn't Christina did that? Remember a few seasons ago? Was it Christina that didn't live anywhere? We didn't see where he lived. He didn't help her she didn't help him to clean the account. Ladies, I tell this in my marriage counseling class all the time. You need to be able to do something, okay? Even though you need to be able to make a bed. You need to be able to cook him at least 3 meals. You need to be able to at least basic clean your house, okay? Throughout the show, we saw Juan cleaning and cleaning up, and Karla was just sitting there like, he's the maid. She can't cook. You need to cook. You need to be able to cook your husband 1, 2, or 3 meals. You don't have to be no chef, but you need to, I tell my ladies, to have an eye. Okay, one of the cousin sister Kimberly just got married a few months ago. We're waiting for her, to just come on and tell us her testimony. We talked about cooking at least 1, 2, 3 meals. Chicken. Learn to do chicken 3 ways. It is not hard to put some barbecue sauce on some chicken and throw it in the oven. Don't fry no chicken though, because you have to be an expert in frying chicken. Okay, she was just there. There was nothing attractive to Karla. And he said that our core values did not align. She's burning sage and crystals. And he's like, I am not into that. So instead of him trying to get her to change, he accepted her for who she was. And then he walked away at the end. My problem is, though, y'all said y'all was friends and y'all going out and hanging out and having coffee. So what happened? What happened, Juan? What happened? I'm so confused. Okay. So I love this for Juan. And Juan, this is a perfect example of gathering data. Look at her. Look at her finance. This is what men do, ladies. Pay attention. This is what men do. He look at you, how you spend your money, right? How are you with your finances? Will you be able to manage my money? My husband says this one thing he paid attention with me was how I manage my own money. So he said, because he knew I didn't waste my money, he knew I wouldn't waste his money. We've been married 12 years. And I am over all of our finances, all over. My husband don't know how much money he got, how much money he's in savings, investments. He just don't know. But I do keep him up to track. I give him like maybe every couple of months. I say, hey, Mike, FYI, da. So Juan did what every person is supposed to be doing, dating for marriage. Yes, it's more than they're dating, because I know somebody is going to say in the comment, but they're married though. Yeah, but they don't have to stay married. They can get a divorce. So during those 8 weeks, you pay attention to everything. She can't cook. She don't have to clean the house. She don't get along with the job, with the people. She's not my type. She's high all the time. She smokes ganja every day. And she wants to be a stay-at-home wife. So you want to be a stay-at-home wife for what? You smoke ganja every day. So that means you're not going to be alert enough to take care of the kids. You can't wash, you can't cook, and you can't clean. And ladies, you are supposed to be able to keep your home. I have a house cleaning service. As a matter of fact, they were just here yesterday, honey. No, today's Saturday. Okay, they were here Thursday. Girl, they cleaned my house. Woo, child. Boo boo. And it was only 2 of them. Usually they send 3 or 4, because we have 3 floors. They cleaned my house with full. They cleaned my house so good. I tipped both $30 each, because they did such an excellent job. But at the same time, I need to learn to maintain my house. Okay. My husband heard me in the bathroom. He said, babe, are you in there cleaning that bathroom? I was like, no, because I clean my bathroom every Saturday morning. So he thought I was cleaning the bathroom. Like, no, the cleaners were just here. But still, you need to know how to do stuff. You need to clean your bathroom. You need to clean up. You need to scrub the tub. I don't understand, Karla. And then you get married on the show. It's like she wants to be married to this multi-billionaire where you don't have to do anything. Well, you're not going to get that on Married at First Sight. And you need to be able to do something. Comment below. Let me know what you think about what Juan said. He did another clarification post. I'll probably do that later when I have some time. But I want to know, what do you think about what Juan said? What do you think they're trying to blackmail him about? And what do you think those 3 things Karla did while they were married that he's like, I'm not going to talk about that? I want to know. Comment below. If you do not have my #1 best-selling book, 2 or 3 types of guys you might meet. It's all about data and collecting data, the guys you're dating, and how you need to know who they are. I absolutely love you. I adore you. I will talk with you later. Bye, bye, bye.